Well, let's check in with the mayor of world-famous Niagara Falls. Good morning, Jim Diodati.
Top of the morning and happy Valentine's to you, Bobby.
Oh, right back at you. Did you watch The Bachelor? Of course you did.
Yes, I did. And you know, what's really neat, so they filmed that part of their episode here in Niagara Falls on the Hornblower, and I got to credit City Councilor Vince Cario. He was acting mayor a few years ago at one point. He was in Vegas and he met the producers and he convinced them to have a good look at Niagara Falls, and our team put together a package, and here we are. Romantic Niagara Falls. Where else would you want to have an episode of The Bachelor?
Oh, wow, the story goes that far back.
Yeah, it goes back actually a few years, Bob. And I figured you'd know. I know everyone calls you Lance Romance. I figured you'd know that kind of stuff.
Well, I'm pretty caught up in the show. Are you on Team Shanae or Genevieve?
I'm keeping it close to the heart. I can't say.
So these 2-on-1 dates, does that even happen in Niagara Falls? Is this reality dating? Did you have one of those?
I don't know, Bob. I'm staying out of that topic completely.
But it's kind of a big deal because this show, I mean, it's like almost 4 million viewers. A great showcase for the city.
It's fantastic. And, you know, Niagara Falls is known as honeymoon capital of the world. And a lot of people like to come here for special events like this. Coming weekend will be very big for Valentine's. I'm sure you've got something planned in town for Valentine's too, Bob. And it's a real good time to get romantic, and Niagara Falls is that place. So it seemed really appropriate that they would have the setting of the falls for their episode and to run it at Valentine's. It was kind of neat. So we like to be front and center for these kind of things, and I know they've got a strong following. Their viewers love the show.
Oh, yeah. And also, bonus, last night ended in a cliffhanger. So episode 6 continues in Niagara Falls next Monday.
You can't say too much, Bob, but all I'm going to say is you'll be in town when it happens, celebrating Valentine's, I'm sure.
Okay, you betcha. Now, that was shot in September. Are the falls frozen right now, or how much of the falls frozen?
You know, Bob, they're close. It's been so cold, and everybody's coming. And the Niagara Parks Commission have got a falls cam on the falls where, if you want to go to their website, you can see there is massive amounts of ice. And the crystallizing of the mist looks amazing on the trees, on the buildings, on the fencing. It looks incredible.
It does.
People always ask me my favorite time to see the falls, and it's hard to say. It's the 4 faces of the falls, and right now it's spectacular to see.
That is stunning. But it is cold. Not as bad as last week, but some warming centers just opened in Niagara Falls.
Yeah, so the Coronation Center, when it gets really cold, anybody can go into one of those places. And as well, our buses are the mobile warming centers when people get too cold. And yeah, we've had just a ton of snow, Bob, I got to tell you. And I got to say, and I'm grateful for people in our community like Randy West in Chippewa, South Niagara Falls. You know, he's got a big tractor, and he spends entire days shoveling out all of his neighbors.
That's amazing.
And we're really lucky to have people like Randy in our community, and there he is, and everybody coming together to help each other. And I know that happens in a lot of communities, but Randy's one of the ones that I wanted to make sure I mentioned today.
I'm glad we can acknowledge him. And we only have 30 seconds left, but council business today, thinking of warmer weather, you're looking at continuing with patio expansions?
Yes, we are, Bob. We're going to be dealing with it at City Council tonight. And the idea is that we continue to have Center Street, which is at the top of Clifton Hill, with all patios. It's been very, very popular for the last couple of years. People love that festive atmosphere. Tonight, we're going to make the decision if we're going to go forward with it. And certainly, we want to continue to support our small and medium business. They're the backbone of the economy. They've been hurt the hardest, and we want to do everything we can to help them. And the locals love going out to these places, people watching. And a quick shout out to Yanks Pizza.
Okay.
Best pizza and wings outside of Buffalo, right here in Niagara Falls.
Okay, we got to go, but I'll see you for Valentine's Day. You, me, and Clayton.
I can't wait, Bob. I'll be waiting.
All right. Niagara Falls Mayor Jim Diodati.